Emsolation is recorded on the stolen lands of the Wurundjeri people, the first storytellers of this country. We pay our respects to elders past and present and to any First Nations peoples listening. We acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded. Always was, always will be. Don't forget my book, Blood, Sweat and Glitter, which I was also writing during the making of this podcast, is available for pre-order and out at the end of October. And I have a live show if you're in Melbourne, October the 18th, where my band and I will be performing at the Forum Theatre. You'll get to also see the incredible Michael Painter, Gemma Ricks and Ruben Kay, all joining me as special guests on the night. There's still a couple tickets left on the dance floor. We're calling them stancing tickets, standing dancing tickets. You can find all that information though on my Instagram or at my website, emrossiano.com.
You're in Emsolation.
Well, hello there and welcome to Emsolation. My name is Em Rossiano. I'm a writer, a singer, a stand-up comedian, a maximalist power queen and a neurodivergent magic brain and a podcaster. And together with my best friend since I was 11, award-winning screenwriter Guns McGee, I bring you this podcast every week. Michael Lucas is not here. The Rock has shown up with shock and awe on either side of his tank top. In 39 million years of friendship, I have never seen you in a tank top. Not
I'm
once.
glad I still have the capacity to surprise.
You knew this was going to inflame me.
Yeah.
I mean, in a good way. Not inflame, not engorge.
Considering some of the Taylor Swift lyrics that we're about to get into, we should clarify. She means she means fire up her capacity to make comedy.
Wow. I mean, it is a bold choice on a brisk Melbourne day.
Well, weirdly, like a typical Melbourne day, there was a section there where it was beaming sunlight.
Nothing
and 20
said
degrees.
put a singlet on.
No.
Nothing about today said, you know what, today, sun's out, guns out.
No, I bought a whole lot of novelty T-shirts and tank
Same.
tops, as I do, and I hadn't worn this one yet. So I thought, well, today's the day.
Okay, great. Well, we are all the more better for it. If everybody could just calm themselves, my goodness. Coming up on the show, we will be doing a track-by-track review of Taylor Swift's 12th studio album, Life of a Showgirl.
I've been on a journey.
Who'd have thought in 2025 I'd be talking about Taylor's singing she's dickmatized?
I didn't imagine it, but I'm very much receptive to it.
An
Very
entire
welcome.
song about a dick? Great.
One of our greatest contemporary poets turns their attention to dick size and strength of erection.
God.
I
Referred to him as a redwood.
That's right.
Known as the strongest and biggest tree ever. Known as, like, if you want, like, when I want good firewood, I want it to burn long and strong, we pay for the redwood.
Yeah. And
Everybody
only
knows
a couple of
that.
episodes ago, we were talking about, for example, Fergie referring to put their boys on rock. I did not see Taylor. I mean, if this was Sabrina.
It's still poetic. Redwood.
Oh, absolutely.
Redwood forest.
Oh, rustic metaphors galore.
Beautiful. I mean,
Yeah.
she's really made talking about dicks earthy.
And also, the whole song works on another level about like superstitions
She's
and the
so
value
in love,
of them that
she
she doesn't
doesn't-
need them anymore. Or does she just like that rock hard cock? It's not an either or. It's not an either or.
Why not both?
That's right.
So we'll be talking at length.
It will be a long, hard discussion.
It will be. That's coming up. Also, is fashion okay? Because Paris Fashion Week has been going on and we've both been seeing more footage than ever. Like,
Yes.
I wouldn't say the haute couture shows are something that I look forward to every year, and yet I know more about them than I care to. Especially one show in particular caught our eye. Quite a few Emsolators sent to us, the Jean Paul Gaultier offering this year in their ready-to-wear collection. It has raised some eyebrows. Let's just say Taylor Swift is probably a fan.
How intriguing. I instantly think we must be talking cock.
Absolutely.
Now that I know
On brand.
how enthusiastic she is about it, I've suspected, but I didn't think she'd confirm.
Exactly. But first up, before we get to Taylor Swift and Jean Paul Gaultier, we must talk about...
Moment of silence.
Oh, wait, did you bring my book in?
Oh my God, look what I've got here.
What?
Can you imagine?
Oh my God.
Look.
How did you get that's not even out yet? That is
What an advanced copy.
Wow. It is.
I may have already read it. Not in this form though. I imagine it would be an even better, if it's possible, reading experience.
I put it in front of both my daughters and I said, here you go. And Chella said, oh, I lived it.
Oh, right. So they haven't read it in any.
No.
But hang on, Odette has literally done illustrations for it.
Oh, yeah, she's not reading it. The girl who now works at a bookshop who's Miss Book Talk 2025, both of them refusing to read it. Wouldn't listen to my perimenopause podcast either. We lived it, Mum.
If Jenny lightly put down a book, no, actually you would read it. You'd be taking notes.
Jenny's book would be, my mum never lets facts get in the way of a good story. If you think I embellish, my God. I'm sure my mother has several novels ready to go upon her death. Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, like for example, Dolly's got the safe of all the songs. Your mum's ready to go with her memoirs.
With Retribution.
Yeah.
Revenge.
I think Taylor's probably got a few of those lying around. No, she puts them out.
Yeah, I was going to say. So it's out at the end of the month. You can pre-order it still now. There she is. She's real. It's coming. It's happening.
It's a magnificently enticing cover.
Yeah.
Weighty tone.
But also the colour balance. I just really like that you've got leopard print. You've got sort of rainbow. It's very camp.
Mm-hmm. Concept, cover, art, Odette Raciano.
You have
Barron.
literally both leopard and tiger print.
Of course. It's fantastic. The big cats, because she is. All right, let's move on to a very sad happening. Our favourite couple, one of them, have broken up after 19 years of marriage. Oh, we got a lot of joy from Nickers and Keith.
Actually, no, we did. Because you know what? They were never afraid to show their love on a red carpet.
No, and you know what?
Isn't that footage being played on a loop now?
I just think, first of all, my opinion, this happened at least a year ago.
Okay.
Because we did note she did a couple sexy movies where she had younger men clawing at her, and the thirst trapping happening on the Instagram was confounding us. We were thinking, who are these photos for? She was really
confounding and delighting.
Oh, we were loving
it. Yeah.
And, you know, the thing to be said about Keith Urban is now the most interesting thing about him is no longer associated with him. So good luck, babe.
Oh, brutal.
I don't give a shit about Keith Urban. The only reason I tolerated that man is because of Nicole. We once had to interview him and we weren't like, they're like, you can't bring up Nicole. Don't bring up Nicole. You have to bring up the music. And it's like, name me one Keith Urban song. Go on.
No, can't.
Me neither.
Taylor Swift once supported him, like on one of his tours. I once served him lunch.
Wow.
When I was a waiter because he was singing the national anthem at one of the Melbourne Cup days. He was lovely and he was also overdressed. He was in a lot of like not very breathable fabric and so we needed to attend to that and keep him cold.
I'm sorry. He's always come across as a bit jealous of his wife. There, I said it. I've been holding that in for years. I just feel like she was very like, you know, they moved to Nashville. She was very supportive of his career. She mentioned him all the time. She got up on stage with him. It just felt like Nicole did the most to reassure Keith that, you know, he's as important as her, but he's not. He's not. He's just not. So I think, I don't know, I feel sorry for her because I get the idea that she genuinely was trying to keep the family together for as long as possible.
I think that we can rely upon that because they intriguingly, Fairfax, which is a reputable media organisation, was saying that they had contacts within the family saying that. And I think the family chose Fairfax to communicate this is legit. Like if it was Page 6 or Daily Mail, you'd be like, oh, who knows who the fuck this is. But if you're giving them to Fairfax, it's because it really is a family member who wants you to know. And the message was very much she didn't want this to happen. She was trying to save it. If it did happen a year ago, bit of a failing on their part that they couldn't, or somehow there was a breakdown that they couldn't come out with the classic joint statement that we usually see, which is like going in our separate directions. We're still a family, blah, 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 blah. We could basically recite
I feel like she was fighting for it over the past year. Like I feel like he's been retreating. So maybe she really went into herself and like, well, I'm going to, you know, make him see how attractive I am or how wanted or vital I am. I don't know. It feels like now when you look back on everything, as I have, with a new lens, it does suggest that, yeah, she was trying to find new and interesting ways to keep the marriage alive and going. And I just want to say.
Was one of the new and interesting ways starring in a sex psychodrama.
Absolutely.
I wish we could all have that method of keeping our marriages going.
I'm open for casting.
Yeah.
I don't want my marriage to keep going. No, thank you. But I just look, Knickers, as a recently separated fellow.
You feel it?
I do. And she's presented a united front with the daughters.
I think they've left it.
Hard relate.
Yes, and they yes. They
Hard relate.
I feel they have let it be known who they're standing with, literally.
Totally.
As they strut down to Paris fashion shows. But do you know who I think it was a really good day for? And this is very sad. It's always sad when they seem like Australia's golden couple. So I am very sad about it.
Well, we've lost Hugh and Deborah.
That's who I'm happy for, Deborah Lee Finesse. If ever there was a person out there that was ready to pick up the phone and say, come over.
Oh, Nicole, can you imagine?
Drink.
Deborah.
Yeah.
Deborah, we must have a drink.
Deborah's like, babe, I feel you. I just gotten over it myself.
This man, I can't believe it, Deborah.
Deborah, are you doing Reese imitating? Oh, got it. I got it. We are so niche. So if everyone needs to know, Reese did a podcast with New York Times where she talked about Nicole, which now this conversation has another layer to it, saying that eventually she's like, I must have a martini. We must go away. We need a girls' weekend. And she did a weird imitation of Nicole's voice that Em just perfectly imitated Reese's imitation.
I need a cocktail. I need a girls' trip. I have to have her.
Reese, we must go on a girls' trip. I have to have a tequila. We have to. We must.
Oh!
Yeah. But
so I imagine her ringing Deborah. I'm Reese as Nicole ringing Deborah Lee.
Because Nicole stayed with Deb when she first got to LA before Deb was with Hugh and before Nicole was with Tom. And so what a time to get back together and just down a few.
Now, I just want to say, I agree with you. I am ready for her sexy single era.
Yeah.
I have never been more poised for this woman's, because now every Instagram post takes on a new meaning.
Oh.
New weight.
Yeah.
I hope she has an entire team.
Well, do you remember when J-Lo and Ben had their little separation? And remember the looks she served?
Incredible. So Nicole's just been named as another ambassadorship with Chanel, but now like the clothing as well as remember she did the very famous perfume situation.
Directed by Baz Luhrmann.
Baz Luhrmann, of course. And so she's kind of showed up. I've just seen images of her. It was quite casual. She had like a
shirt.
Crisp white shirt and denim.
Yeah.
Which kind of says to me, I'm not trying too hard, but here I am at Fashion Week with my daughters, one of whomst is walking. And, I'm out and about. This is why I also think it happened a while ago, because I still am finding it hard to leave the house. A bit sad. I find it hard to get myself dressed up and out and socialising and talking to people, whereas Knickers.
I feel like she's pitching it well though, because it's very much like she's not in some super glamorous thing, as you say.
And she's not out hot messing it till 3 a.m.
No, and her vibe is, I'm here with the support of my daughters, and I will acknowledge the support of fans. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's,
no, don't say anything bad about
I'm not
me.
exuberant, but nor am I devastated. It's one foot after another, and that foot is those footsteps are leading me straight into Paris Fashion Show and an endorsement of Chanel.
I saw images of her power walking. I don't know if it was Antonia. She was out walking with somebody, and she was very animated. And I like to imagine, she was I like to imagine that that's when the shit canning of Keith is happening.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because she's never shit canned Tom publicly. Cruise.
No, although, she hasn't. I suspect there might have been some sort of legal sit down, and I suspect she's probably been richly rewarded for never shit canning Tom whatsoever. I also do really, genuinely, all joking aside, I think it's pretty clear that we're genuinely sympathetic about it, but also she did lose her mum just in this past year. That's fucked. I know she's incredibly wealthy and all that sort of stuff, but there's a lot of change to cope with.
She lost her dad, obviously, a while ago. She was very close with, and she lost her mum she was equally close with. And then to have the marriage, she's going through, even if you're that famous, life's little fucking clear the deck, scorched earth, you can't escape it.
And if your timeline is correct, then it all would have coincided.
Absolutely. And probably, given her youth, perimenopause.
That's right. She would just be experiencing the first signs of it.
Knocking on the door. She's probably getting a couple hot flushes.
Yeah, she is thinking, what is this? What is
What's
this about?
going on? I'm too young for this. So look,
58.
I'm fully, she'd just be just
Just scraping it. Just
Tapping on the door.
She'll ring Naomi, going, pray tell Naomi.
Oh, Naomi, you old hag. Who are at the other end of perimenopause.
Your radical openness. Just let me know. What am I in for down the track?
10 years away.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I think I'm firmly Team Nicole. Firmly.
Yeah.
I don't need much twisting of my arm to turn on Keith. Give me one thing. Don't think I'm not looking at this footage of him with the 25-year-old guitarist. I don't think he's dating her. But I did go deep on the Nashville Reddits, the country music Reddits.
Of course.
And he has apparently been out and about with multiple younger women.
Goodness.
And it's the talk of Nashville, which is why, so this is truly serious. Like everybody's known, but he wouldn't have been dumb enough to do that while they were together. So that's what also leads me to believe they've been apart for at least this year as we round into October.
Her last divorce led to
Keith
an
and her may have been
incredible...
splitting up at the same time, Scott. It sounds like the timelines are almost exactly similar.
Maybe you are in some sort of psychic connection with Nicole and Keith.
Not Keith.
After her last divorce, she went on the greatest creative renaissance. That is what, remember, Moulin Rouge came out. The Others, she won the Oscar for The Hours. Oh, boom, 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 because finally she didn't have to make choices based on what Tom's schedule looked like. She could choose for herself. So, and then let's remember who she rebounded to. We didn't know it at the time.
Lenny Kravitz.
Exactly.
Hot. He's single. I'm shipping it. Imagine. She's too old for him. She's not in her 20s.
Even if it's just a fling.
Who do we want to see Nickers with? Who are we manifesting? Who is shipping? Not Lenny. Someone like...
I just don't think another blonde white guy, though. I don't want that.
I want them to be so much younger. I want Michael B. Jordan.
Amazing.
I want them to be someone so much younger than her.
Bob Irwin.
Now you're being interesting.
G'day, LA.
Well, apparently he's lined up to be the next US Bachelor.
Oh, wow.
Why is he so desperate to settle down? He's 21.
Is he desperate? If we confirm that he's desperate, I guess so.
I have to say, no one works harder than the Dancing with the Stars US social media team.
Yeah.
My God, they are making him do and Bindi keeps popping up. Bindi, it's not about you, babe.
Oh.
Bindi keeps popping up at rehearsals and things. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, come on. The amount of horny millennial women out there for Robert, and it makes me feel very uncomfortable. He's too young. I've decided for you all, stop being horny.
And yet still we watch.
Sure. Right, well, coming up next, we're going to be discussing Life of a Showgirl, Taylor Swift's 12th studio album. If you want to hear that discussion, you need to be a subscriber to Emsolation Extra. To do that, how does one?
Just go to emsolation.supercast.com.
That is correct. If you want to hear that and our Paris Fashion Week rundown, you must be a subscriber. You really should consider it. We're a great little product. We're individually run. We don't rely on other big companies. It's just me with the boys. And, why not invest in that? There's my sales pitch. So, we're into Life of a Showgirl with Taylor Swift, and you can't hear that unless you're a subscriber.
Could be volatile. Could be a volatile discussion.
It will be.
Have takes. And also, just in general, I think we have to acknowledge now, after it's been out for 4 days, it's polarizing, this album.
It is.
People have a lot to say.
And I don't feel safe saying it outside of a paywall. That lets you know.
We did our off-the-cuff takes on Dead Poets Society did get some backlash.
Yeah.
So what will we have to say this time?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
You'll have to be a subscriber to find out. Bye. Okay, everybody, let's get into Life of a Showgirl, Taylor Swift's 12th studio album, which is dividing critics, fans. I saw some TikToks with Swifties saying, I'm over it. Is this how other people have felt about her the whole time?
Taylor, I've defended you for so long. How could you do this? I've seen that.
We've gone from 5-star reviews to The Guardian gave her 2.
Oh.
Crazy, I think. But,
Wild.
yeah.
And my main kind of interest point has been the feud or reported feud with One Charlie XCX. I've done a deep dive on that, don't worry. But you, first of all, want to do a track-by-track breakdown.
Well, yes, and just in general, where are you at with the album now?
Okay, here's my true opinion of this album that was recorded last year during the Euro leg of the tour with Max Martin and Shellback producing.
Flying to Sweden midweek, as you do in between blockbuster concerts.
Yes. Here's my true feelings.
If you want to hear, or even better, watch what happened next, give yourself the gift of Emsolation Extra. Right now, on our Extra Extra tier, you can watch the video episode of that ep you just heard and the sealed section back-to-back every week on the Supercast website for just $2.50 a week on our yearly plan. Join Extra or Extra Extra and you get 2 bonus episodes every week, plus close friends access on Instagram, pre-sales ticket priority and merch discounts. Find out more at emsolation.supercast.com now. Emsolation with M. Rossiano is recorded at Down the Hill Studios, hosted by M. Rossiano with Michael Lucas. Executive produced by Benjamin Wasley, produced by M. Rossiano. Edited by Ezekiel Fenn with videos by James Henderson. Socials by Benjamin Wasley, M. Rossiano and Marcella Rossiano Barrow. With assistance from Jem Evans and Isabella Hines. You'll find links to get more Emsolation on Instagram at Emsolation Podcast. Thanks for listening, and we can't wait to chat with you again soon.